Thank you, band. Now please rise and join us for our national anthem as performed by members of the Bellevue High School Band, Orchestra, Choir, under the direction of Andrew Cam and Andrew Jacobson. There's exactly 3 seats. Good afternoon. Thank you. I'm Vic Anderson, and I have the distinct pleasure of serving as principal of Bellevue High School these last 4 years. I'd like to welcome friends, families, extended family, those who've traveled from near and far, and those who are watching live stream at home. Also, our distinguished school board director, Jane Arus, Superintendent Art Jarvis, and incoming Superintendent Kelly Aramaki. Welcome to the last day of high school 2023. I get to say just a few words today, and I want to give a charge to our graduates here. First, I want to express a little bit of gratitude. I'm grateful for having been part of your lives these last 1, 2, 3, or 4 years. I'm very grateful. It is you who inspires me. On those days walking in the halls, seeing you hang out in the senior flex wing, chatting, trying to get you to move along. But you are who keep me going, inspired, invigorated to do the work that I do. High school is a unique experience for every student. Some relish in the academics, others athletics, the performing arts, activities. While most of you would say it's your friends who make high school a special place and a welcoming environment. Don't forget that. Class of 2023, you are entering this stage of your life during exceptional times. Change is happening at a rapid rate with technology, politics, an insistence on racial equity and social justice. These are exceptional times. To the class of 2023, I say to you, we need you, and we need you to be exceptional. Now, I already know that you are. I want to give you some examples. Malala Yousafzai, as a teenager, changed the world by bringing attention to education of young women in Pakistan. Jalen Arnold, as a teenager, changed the world by advocating for bullying prevention. And Daisy Taylor, as a teenager, changed the world by developing affordable sutures that detected infection. You will change the world. You might not all be famous. It's hard to imagine that right now. But you might not be famous, but you can be exceptional by loving the people in your life. Love them by being honest, accepting, respectful, and kind. Go and lead exceptional lives, class of 2023. I know you will. You are off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Class of 2023, you will move mountains. It has been my pleasure, and I am delighted to be here and experience this with you. Everybody, the class of 2023, let's give them a hand. At this time, I'm going to bring up a student, Athena Bao, to introduce our faculty speaker.
Good afternoon to all the faculty members, friends, family, and my fellow graduates. I am pleased to have the honor of introducing someone who has played a significant role in many of our high school journeys, someone who never fails to answer our questions with even more questions. I was lucky enough to have Mr. Kralovich for 2 years in a row, and in that time, I was able to learn a lot about him. I've never met anyone more passionate about their students than Mr. K. Before the AP exam this year, he went around the class and asked each individual student to make sure they had eaten before the test. He always asks us so many questions about little things, such as, what are you drinking? Or what song are you listening to? And always a simple, how are you doing? These simple, small questions he asks us always make us feel like we're cared for in the classroom. In addition, every year, Mr. K takes time to meet with every single one of his students and talk about our future plans together. He goes above and beyond and gives so much insightful knowledge, like which classes to take next year, articles and book recommendations, and even just some good old advice. After I met with him this year, he sent me an email of 7 different articles and websites to look at so I can learn more about some subjects I was interested in. 2 days later, he sent me another email with even more articles that might interest me. Mr. K has truly put so much time towards his students. Almost every day, he stays after school in tutorial for 90 minutes, either helping or just catching up with his students. Anytime you walk into his classroom, you can easily have a conversation with him about anything. He has truly created an environment where every student is welcome regardless of their background or academic abilities. As someone who is not the best at physics, I'm thankful that I always feel welcome in Mr. K's class. Mr. K has truly taught us how to embrace each other despite our differences and how to start a conversation with anyone. And even though it's near impossible, you somehow make physics a little more interesting. So without further ado, it is with great pride that I ask you all to join me in welcoming Mr. Kralovich.
Thank you, Athena. Hey, everybody. It's good to see all the Bellevue High School students here, the BHS faculty, and all the families here. I'm proud to stand before you to celebrate this occasion. We gather today not only to commemorate the end of the high school journey, but to start on a journey into the vast unknown, your exploration of the future. Throughout the years in high school, you've grown and evolved, generating the skills that will serve to guide you as you venture into the future. You've embraced knowledge, taken on challenges, developed the capacity for critical thinking and problem solving, and you've discovered your passion and await new possibilities. Your future is an expedition. There'll be uncertainty, but you can make discoveries by going outside your comfort zone. You'll be called upon to learn in new ways and to tackle unsolved problems. There may even be webassigns to challenge you. The future world is calling upon you to embrace the unknown with eager minds. As you embark on this journey, you will not be alone. You can call upon the communities that have supported you through high school, your friends, your families, the staff at Bellevue High School will still be with you, even as you gain new friends, take new classes, and embark on new jobs. You stand at the threshold of a future filled with possibilities. You have the power to shape your own destiny, to make a difference in the lives of others, and to leave your mark on the world. As you reflect upon this chapter of your lives, embrace the spirit of exploration that'll lead you to these new frontiers. Congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you. Please welcome Macy Elwell.
Good afternoon to all of the friends, family, and faculty that have taken the time out of their day to celebrate my fellow graduates, the class of 2023. Before I begin, I would like to take a moment to address how honored I am to be up here in front of you all representing our senior class office. I want to thank the 6 other officers for the hard work and dedication they have put into guaranteeing a successful senior year. I could not have asked for a better or more qualified group of people to work alongside with this year. So, thank you Ella, Connor, William, Athena, Stephanie, and Raphael. When I ran for class office my freshman year, I had no idea what I was signing up for. I made the signs, prepared my speech, and waited for election day with both fingers crossed. You could say it was my hard work that my fellow freshman peers elected me to class office, but it was actually the fact that there were only 7 of us running and we all automatically made it. I was thrilled to be there, and ever since that day, I've been given a front row seat to watch our class grow, mature, and push past all the hardships thrown our way. And I will lose my front row seat that class office has so generously given me as we move on to our next adventures, perhaps taking a gap year, joining the military, moving into full-time employment, community college, trade school, or 4-year university. But no matter where you go or what you do, Bellevue High School and the students that have surrounded you these past 4 years will always be a part of us. Ever since we were young, we have been told that we are the future. We are the generation that will push for change and create a better world. Although many may find those phrases to be intimidating, I have always found them to be comforting, a way of assuring myself that we will have a role in our future. Unfortunately, in March 2020, our plans were interrupted. But eventually, the senior class of 2023 got back to work and continued to pursue the academic excellence Bellevue High is known for. But there has always been much more to Bellevue than our academics. I know girls soccer made us proud by winning state champs this year. Boys lacrosse got second in state. And you know, girls lacrosse may not have impressed many with our 0-12 record, but I can guarantee we had the best time doing it. The hallways and the flexes are filled again, despite all efforts made by our administration to stop that from happening during class time. We all watched as Annie managed to form his own mafia and take down every one of our classmates in Senior Assassin. And if I tried to name all the experiences that have contributed to who we are today, I would go well over my 5-minute time frame. After today, we will step out of this arena as high school graduates, and the future is no longer a distant concept. It is here, now, and it is in our hands. We have the power to shape our own destinies, to make a positive impact on the world, and to create a future that aligns with our values and aspirations. We will leave the familiar halls of Bellevue High School and carry the memories we have made, the lessons we have learned, and the friendships we have forged. We have spent countless hours in classrooms studying, learning, and preparing for this very moment. We have endured late-night study sessions, stressful exams, and the pressure to excel in every aspect of our lives. But through it all, we have grown, we have thrived, and I have watched every single one of you become resilient individuals ready to take on the world and begin to create that change we have been hearing about since we walked into school on our first day of kindergarten. So congratulations, my fellow graduates, and thank you for all the memories and the laughter that I will cherish forever.
Thank you, Macy. This next speaker is one of 36 4.0 students at Bellevue High School this year. That's 4.0 all 4 years of high school. That's pretty amazing. That's a lot of homework and a lot of studying. So this young man's going to speak to you today. He has an amazing story. He and many others in this group auditioned to speak to you today. I'm very proud and super excited to introduce to you Ricardo Larando.
Thank you, Dr. Anderson, for the introduction. Hello, everyone. When I was offered to speak on this special occasion tonight, I wasn't sure whether I should or not, but then I remembered that some practice for my future Oscar speech will do no harm. So here I am. It is a pleasure and honor to be standing here on this podium on such an important day for all of us. I have loved hearing and watching the performances and speeches so far, and I'm also glad to see all our amazing teachers and faculty here to celebrate this big moment with us. Hello, Mom and Dad. I know you guys didn't know I would be up here, but this is all thanks to you. The time has come, guys. We've made it. Let's take it all in. It's hard to believe it because for many of us, this has been everything we've ever known this far. The people we're sitting beside this very moment are some of the people we were sitting across from in elementary school. We've all grown up together, and now, whether you're moving abroad, across the country, or just going to college in a nearby town, for all of us, this will be the last time that we get to sit united, shoulder to shoulder, alongside our peers as Wolverines. And I know we'll all meet again and stay in touch, but for now, this is it. So let's cherish this moment for what it is. The end of our amazing 4 years at Bellevue High School. And whilst these 4 years were filled with unprecedented times that might have brought unfortunate news, let us remember them for how they shaped us. Let us remember the countless Amoeba Sister videos we had to endure, or remember the countless snaps during virtual learning that we did not have, or all the times we would find Jerry writing us up a ticket for not displaying our parking pass. Because at the end of the day, these experiences have led us to become who we are today, and they will continue to lead us as we follow our separate paths beyond high school. For me, the path will be to filmmaking, and as an aspiring filmmaker, story is very important to me, but stories cannot be told without the characters that inhabit them, and characters cannot be realized without the people that shape them. We are all legacies of people who came before us, an endless chain of traits and stories that define our perspective and choices. It could be family, friends, or any person that has impacted you in an enormous way. For me, I am standing here today on the shoulders of my ancestors. I could not see myself succeeding the way I have if it wasn't for them. My grandma, Lupita, she was a single mother who raised my dad and uncle on her own after the tragic passing of my grandpa only a couple of years after my dad's birth. My grandma Teresa, she started working as a receptionist in Mexico at just 14 years of age. She then raised my mom and uncle whilst taking care of her ill brother and parents. These are two of the strongest women I know, and seeing how my parents turned out, I think they did quite well. And then there are my parents, who are undoubtedly the strongest and bravest people I know. They led me and my sisters to a life filled with opportunity and privilege, but it didn't come so easy. They had to leave behind everything they had ever known, their family, their friends, their language, and their comfort. The way I see it, these attributes and stories from my ancestors have allowed me to reach this high point in my life. And I think I can speak for many of my fellow alumni when I say that we all have that one person or group of people that have helped us reach this very moment in our lives. So I think we should all, as we step on this stage to receive our diplomas, be mindful of the people that got us here today and continue our stride forward with them in mind, even beyond high school. And even though it might seem that our high school journey was all about stressing over the impossible pre-calc homework or watching Bill Nye videos, it has also been about the connections that we built with each other and our teachers throughout these past 4 years. So to all the amazing teachers, administrators, and faculty, Dr. Anderson, Mr. Litzenberger, Ms. Stevens, Ms. Riggers, Ms. Lutz, Ms. Hurley, just to name a few. I cannot begin to thank you all enough for all your amazing guidance and support throughout these 4 years. To my friends and peers, some of who will attend college thousands of miles away, I'm incredibly grateful for the amazing memories and experiences that we have all made together, and rest assured, we will continue to make them. I know that. Para mis papás y mi familia, gracias por todo el esfuerzo que han hecho para dejarme tener la vida que tengo hoy y poder llegar a este punto en mi vida. Los amo. Well, that's it for me. But before I go, I encourage you guys to cherish this moment as a new beginning of what's possible and what's to come. An opportunity to make a change and show everyone what our class can do, the class of 2023. But it all starts here, the start of our lives. Love you guys. Thank you. Scorines!
Thank you, Mr. Jacobson, Mr. Cam, and their amazing choir and orchestra. That was beautiful. As our students and graduates make their ways to their seats, I prepare to present the class of 2023 to our superintendent and school board director. And I'm here to say that the students sitting here before you have met all district and state requirements to earn their diploma today. It was a lot of work with a lot of help from all of you. And we are very joyous and so happy to get to experience this again. So at this time, I'd like to welcome up Dr. Art Jarvis, Superintendent of the Bellevue School District.
Thank you, Dr. Anderson, and thank you to the entire staff of Bellevue High School for getting these young people to this stage. But for just a moment, I want to also broaden that. Graduation, commencement is a product of at least 13 years. Some of you joined at kindergarten, some of you joined at preschool, some of you joined later. But there's an entire staff of the Bellevue school system, school bus drivers, nutrition workers, people who have built the schools, maintained the schools, teach in the schools, provide counseling, libraries, support. So your success today as the class of 2023 is attributable to an entire school system. And on behalf of that Bellevue school system, I say congratulations to you, the students, but I also take a moment to applaud and say thank you to an entire Bellevue School District staff that contributed to this evening. So we say thank you. And then it has been my custom for all the years I've been a superintendent to take a moment to say thank you to our partners, the parents, the families, the parent surrogates, the foster parents, the grandparents, the aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters, friends, who have been those key people that supported the young people to this point of commencement and graduation. And I think this last 4 years has highlighted that there truly is no way the school district could have gotten to this point without the support of you, the parents, the families, all of those who contributed over these last few years through turf that we had never even explored how to educate the young people and not lose them along the way. So I want to take this minute to applaud and say thank you to all of you, the parents and the families. And then to the graduates, the class of 2023, I would only recommend that the gifts that you have been given by the community, by the staff of the Bellevue School District, by your families, those here tonight, to take those gifts and think about the future, how you can do your share for the kids of the future, for the communities of the future, how you take your talents that came out of those gifts and use them for nothing but the best. So obviously, I join you as superintendent of the Bellevue School District to say, we wish you a fantastic future. But with the words of Dr. Anderson, as superintendent of the Bellevue School District, I can now attest to the Bellevue School Board and the representation of Jane Aris, member of that school board, that all of these people, young people seated here today, have met the requirements of the state of Washington. They've met all the requirements and policies of the Bellevue School District, and that they now should be graduated at this time. Jane Aris, would you On behalf of the board, take it from there.
Thank you, Dr. Jarvis. It is my pleasure to recognize the students of Bellevue High School Class of 2023. Class of 2023, you have not only managed to successfully complete the K-12 education, but you did it while weathering the global pandemic, online learning, wasn't that fun, and all that came afterwards. You showed with class how resilient and amazing you all are through your actions while making your learning larger and making your community a better place. At this moment, I would like to recap some of your successes both in and out of this classroom this year. So I'm going to go through a long list, actually, of your successes. As I mentioned, the events or activities you participated in, please stand up and be recognized by your family and friends. Many of you found success in a variety of extracurriculars. For instance, Kinko regular season or tournament champions, boys golf, girls soccer. I know you guys are there, stand up, please. Boys swim, volleyball, boys basketball, district champions, girls track and field, girls golf. Now state qualifiers, football, girls soccer, girls cross country, cheer, dance, boys swim and dive, girls swim and dive, boys golf, girls golf, boys track and field, girls track and field, boys lacrosse, girls water polo, boys tennis, boys basketball, boys wrestling, gymnastics, volleyball, state champions, girls golf, girls soccer, and academic state champions, boys tennis. Many of you also earn honors and recognitions individually within schools and in the larger community in sports, arts and performances, clubs, advocacy, and community services. Of course, you've had many academic accomplishments as well. Many have received GPAs of 3.5 or higher. I know there's a lot of you here. Some of you received certificates in career and technical education. Many received associate's degrees from Bellevue College. You have proven over and over again that each of you has truly earned your diploma, and we are proud of your accomplishments. I am optimistic that you will use your talents, education, and proven resilience to create a better future world for all of us. And now, on behalf of the Bellevue School District and the Bellevue School District Board of Directors, and with authorities granted by the Office of the Superintendent of Public Instruction, I declare that these students have fulfilled the requirements for high school graduation in the state of Washington, and I hereby officially accept the Bellevue High School graduating class of 2023. Congratulations.
All right, graduates, get ready. Coming to the stage are Miss Neely and Miss Farquhar, who'll be reading the names. We ask that you help us so that we can hear every name.
So do you want me to just? I don't even know, is this on? Ready? Jesse DeYoung.
Blaine Stauffer.
Mohammed Akalidi. Katarina Anthony.
JC Van Apeldoorn.
Alina Arselanova.
Grant Will Wording.
Jasmine Lee. Tell me.
Elizabeth Watson.
Jason Bryant II.
Grayson Pejovich.
Jacob Idy.
Joel Schneider.
Isaac Harkstad.
Cameron Sleeper.
Kendall Andonian.
Trey Schreck.
Mandolin Easton.
Keon Parsayi.
Hypatia Aldrich.
Jacob Williams.
CJ Jewell.
Roderica Ma.
Alexander Cousteau.
George Luau.
Attila Jamalov. Can you say your name?
Caden Matsudaira.
Darian Alexander.
Kolani Masunu.
Gavin Hill.
Gabrielle Mamponzo Cavallari.
Ben Johnston.
Jakushan Meda.
Isaac Jardine.
Tatiana Martinez.
Ebony Amadi.
Stephanie Morales.
Ty Brady.
Armina Mogadazzi.
Andy Aguadoshire.
Peyton Locke.
William Day.
William Maffei.
Blake Bovenkamp.
Zach McKee Flom.
Hideto Atsumi.
Josephine Moss.
Athena Bao.
Carson Martinez.
Haley Chen.
Dennis McIntyre.
Mariori Ejpop Montufar.
Spencer Madden.
Serafina Fader.
Ernest Crum.
Emily Hahn.
Mario Markovich.
Terabini Aziz.
Hudson Morales.
Jericho Evangelista.
Cody Michelson.
Brianna Branton.
Victor Morin.
Jada Burton.
Jackson Mueller.
Oscar Sanchez.
Mila McLeod.
Gracie Hackworth.
Danny Motes Soba.
Beatrice Corley.
Carlos Pineda.
Sydney Farringer.
Kimberly Martinez.
Caroline Arnold.
Diego Sajman.
Helena Frey.
Ben Nielsen.
Tersida Miriam Gassesi.
Nathan Nora.
Stephen Hahn.
Dallas Nesbitt.
Matthew Chu.
Ripken Niebert.
Jason Chang.
Colton White.
Linfeng Liu.
Robin Nelson.
Valentina Lorando.
Deidre Nay. Yeah.
Carmen Crosetto.
Lucas Olivier.
Macy Elwell.
Nick Olson.
Kemen Lee.
Kyler Olson.
Ishan Aurora.
Landon Olivier. Sorry.
Mia Avancino.
Tom O'Hara.
Megan Lay.
Ashton Park.
Ricardo Lorando.
Jung-Ho Park.
Luisa Arana Robayo.
Michael Penn.
Kelly Chang.
Ethan Park.
Samantha Castile.
Connor Patu.
David Chang.
Derek Page.
Caden Sue.
Tion Pelham.
Jonathan Huffman.
Anders Peterson.
Mindy Chang.
Kira Pick.
Maggie Lowe.
Natalie Plenge.
Alexander Lorenis.
Ryan Peters.
Natasha Conviser.
Tuivon Elins Tran. Elise, sorry.
Ava Carroll.
Lisa Powell.
Ella Golick.
Nicole Patu.
Sarah Bridges.
Ben Quick.
Molly Dupar.
Olivia Sherman.
Elan Heiss.
Jafu Dong.
Leonid Foman.
Kiru Dong.
Nico Sia.
Yashi Fan.
Brianna Sia.
Leonard Datalu.
Carolyn Eichenberger.
Sumer Braun.
Graham Ederer.
Orhan Dakad.
Jimmy Grieve.
Jake Chung.
Brooke Heward.
Megan Chung.
Charlotte Bachner.
Christina Faith.
Olivia George.
Atlin
Sydney-
Goman.
Sydney Gaspar.
Amelia Thomas.
Callie Lentz.
Neria Pavilar.
Eshawn Daniels.
Erin O.
Jackson Hyatt.
Ava Ulfengren.
Mark Kobetz.
Madison Tucker.
June Om.
Emma Whittier.
Noah Kim.
Alexander Payne.
Aaron Klim.
Jude Durham.
Krishna Deshpande.
Kyle Doctorman.
Nebu Bekalu.
Michael Ijalu.
Merrick Knipple.
Kobe Linder.
Graydon Ball.
Mia Pennebaker.
Shaunik Mishru.
Eddie Quito.
Sid Jose Morales.
Cindy Nee.
Brady Kagayama.
Haley Pereri.
Luke Bell. Okay, thank you. Thomas Bailey.
Layla Pereira.
Claire Hen.
Katerina Phillips.
Sammy Quidry.
Diego Alejandro Paredes Benitez.
I have your sister. Halliday Adam.
Joy Q.
Emma Cody.
Kim Q.
Rachel Engen.
Camus Rooney.
Ava Hanna.
Sunday Girish.
Nina Fan.
Logan Ridgway.
Emma Huang.
Bryn Rogers.
Wenzong Liu.
Stephanie Rios.
George Kruger.
Nikki Wren.
Ella Donovan.
Shazeb Raymond.
Shay Foster.
Simon C.
Sadie Chisman.
Yi Chen Zhu.
Brooks Johnson.
Valentino Soror.
Raphael Caldas.
Hunter Snow.
Jasper Lee.
Drew Shillman.
Katie Hawks.
Lucy Sang.
Matthew Lynn.
Margaret Sojatintu.
Kristen Lee.
Vivian Simons.
Olivia Hu.
Paul Sawyer.
Thank you. Ava Grays.
Malia Silva.
Liliana Braun.
Jacob Sabis.
Sophia Fuentabella.
Adam Jed Sabong.
Caitlin Dunphy.
Montserrat Sugado Lopez.
Cindy Chen.
Sophie Sajnani.
Ali Al-Shamari.
Melissa Shafefi.
Kyler Lee.
Hannah Stewart.
Gregory Garlish.
Alicia Siebers.
Arthur Gwen.
Max Simonin Luke.
Samita Korukonda.
Ali Sluel.
Napolitan. Cole Napolitan.
Casey Spray.
Michael Nguyen.
Naya Taylor.
Alex Lee.
Jordan Tangney.
Aiden Kang.
Mahir Subramahian.
Leandro Guerra Pilipenko.
Mitesh Sama.
Leo Cervantes.
Avery Sue.
Alex Feldman.
Miley Lani Sugamura.
Caden Bauer.
Stephanie Song.
Malik El Husseini.
Shriyesh Sinha.
Andrew Gooding.
Erica Sandridge.
Crystal Cuenca Mercado.
Gloria Shin.
Christina Fisher.
Mia Son.
Emma Hadari. Claire, wait.
Iana Takashima.
Claren Bergstedt.
Irene Sue.
Gauri Krishnan.
Adam Tan. Morgan Temple.
Wait for it. Louis Chenard.
Chris Tucker.
Ian Chuang.
Connor Tomets.
Joshua Timothy Lazarte.
Jonathan Tischler.
Jeffrey Liao.
Meilon Uwino.
Kai Ito.
Keely Vogel.
Roman Goran.
Gracie Underwood.
McKenna Lane.
Arabella Stoney.
Sabrina Leguizaman.
Jude Von Breda.
Cameron Johnson.
Eric Swing.
Madeline Cheng.
Paul Wade.
Mary Fisher.
Liam Woodbury.
Catherine Hovind.
Emily Wang.
Allison Hall.
Charlotte Williams.
Jenna Hudson.
Chantal Walrath.
Truck V. Lamb.
Ray Wong.
Lauren Jensen.
Kimberly Wang.
Samuel Heichel.
Angelique Wu.
Tanishka Goplani.
Morgan Weber.
Rachel Chin.
Olivia Wisga.
Risha Ashwin.
Kevin Xiao.
Sonali Dash.
Mina Wang.
Lindsay Liu.
Ben Walder.
Andrea Carlson.
Sean Yu.
Mohammed Al-Khalidi.
Ayano Yamaji.
Emily Hu.
Kento Yamamoto.
Rachel Zhang.
Esther Yoon.
Serena Kai.
Alexander Yu.
Sophie Hawk.
Jean Yu.
Sandy Kwong.
Su Yu.
Olivia Chen.
Terrence Zhang.
Paige Heineman.
Corey Zhang.
Jordan Condi.
Gary Zhou.
Ken Fouts.
Phoebe Zhou.
Jonah Huff.
Amy Zhou.
Umira Huck.
Shi Zing.
Matthew Jess.
Julia Zhu.
Cameron Hester.
Shunyon Zhang. Edwina Tian. Samir Agrawal. Anik Wahora.
Wow. That was incredible. Outstanding. That was a lot of handshaking for you guys and us. What a pleasure. Ethan Park, please make your way to the stage. As Ethan's making his way up here, I'd just like to remind friends and families that as the graduate exit, please allow them to get all the way outside the building. There's lots of room just outside to reconvene, connect, take photos, and stuff like that. But we want our graduates to be able to exit. Please be safe. Thanks again for joining us. It's a glorious day. Graduates, I'll see many of you at check-in time at 8:30 tonight for the grad night party. And for now, I'm going to turn things over to the last little bit of business we have to do here. Graduates, please rise. Ethan, lead the class.
Hello, class of 2023. Before we graduate, we still have to do one last thing, and that's the turning of the tassel. So please join me on a count of 3 as we move our tassel from right to left. This is going to be the last thing we do as high schoolers, so enjoy it. Okay, Wolverines. 3, 2, 1. We just graduated!
Go say hi to your people. Well done. Hey, Mary. Congratulations. I shall. Yeah, absolutely. If I see them, I'll send you hi. Hi, Kendall. Hi, Kendall. So well done. Congratulations. Well deserved.
Ryan and Madeline.
Madeline and Ryan. This is very wholesome. John wants to say hi. Oh, let's do it. Ed, get him a selfie.
You see me at Bellevue? Oh, yeah.
Oh, why not?
Put a mic in the way.
Uh-oh. That was really horrifying. Thanks, buddy. All right.
What time should we have the kids meet at the buses?